I'm Crystle with 38 The Spot, and I'm here hanging out with Filo and Peri. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
What's going on?
So, a few years ago, I saw in an interview, you said you were kind of hoping to reach a more mainstream audience. Do you feel like you've accomplished that goal now?
I think absolutely we have, and I think electronic music as a whole has accomplished that. It's blowing up, and I don't want to say it, but we called it.
Well, do you feel like, I mean, because in the Midwest, electronic music isn't really huge yet, so do you feel like you're kind of coming in here and kind of helping popularize it a little bit?
You know, it's growing everywhere in the United States. It's, you know, the Midwest, you know, both the coasts, and you know, it's really nice to see kids, you know, kind of banging their heads to the beats that we've been doing for, I don't know, almost 10 years now.
And you said this was your second time in Kansas City. What do you think?
It's nice and peaceful. It's a good break from Manhattan, that's for sure. It's funny, you'd expect, like a lot of the times, a smaller type of, you know, places in the Midwest, people are like, oh, why are you playing there? It's so boring. But it's actually sometimes the best place to play because, you know, when something does happen, there's all this pent-up excitement around it, and people go nuts, yeah.
That's a good point. And I enjoy it here, so I'm glad you guys are too. Could you kind of describe your music a little bit to people who aren't as familiar with you?
I mean, our sound has always been diverse over the years. You know, Bo and I have just always tried to make the music that we like to make. That's really been our formula for a long time, and you know, it's worked pretty well over the years, so that's what we're going to keep doing.
Electronic dance music, to answer your question. A lot of people like to categorize it, this and that, but you know, as long as it's electronic, people dance to it, and it's music, that's our style.
Do you think it's challenging to create music that is appealing to a broader audience, but it's not just pandering to what's in right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole battle right there. I mean, those who get that right are the superstars, and you know, at the end of the day, if you do it for the right reasons, if you make music because you love it, you know, hopefully that translates to your records, and I think people see that.
Well, you're doing something right. So thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, guys.